They never said the Psyce podcast was too much.
Who knows more about music than us?
The Psyce is a black podcast spanning all genres with a sprinkle of pop culture and a shit ton of foolishness.
If you're not from DC, you probably don't know what Psyce means.
And it's no shit.
Actual recording is higher quality. Is this thing on? It looks like it's on.
Think it's on? Is
What
our
is
line
it doing?
suspended?
Is my line suspended? There's a question.
Because isn't it?
Sometimes you gotta, ask yourself. What Raheem Devon said, ask yourself a question.
I sing him. Love
Welcome
me
back.
some
Welcome back to another episode of this bullshit. What the fuck y'all got going on? Yeah. The weather outside is frightful. I don't know what season I'm supposed to be in, what I'm supposed to be prepared for. It was a hurricane 2 days ago. It was a blizzard the day before that. I was grilling on the roof the week before that. Like,
Not even a week, the day before. It was 80 degrees in Philly, and then it was snowing and hell the very next day.
yeah, we definitely went through a year of seasons in 1 week last week.
Season of loneliness, okay? Sing, Boys to Men, who announced their own solo concert in Philly so I can get my ticket now. Because I just wanted to see them. I have seen Tony a million times, and I was like, I didn't want to see all of them at one time. Because, it was them, Tony,
New Edition.
and New Edition. But I wanted to see kind of everybody, experience everybody by themselves. So I'm glad they recently announced that. Go ahead, y'all.
Go ahead, y'all. It's funny. I'm screaming because it was the opposite for me. I just want to see Tony Michelle. I've seen New
But
Edition.
I've seen Tony like 10 times.
I've never seen her live, but I've seen Wanye spinning on his head with Boys to Men in various groups. So I'm okay on that.
It'd be shocking who you never seen before. Because I'd be like, surely he's seen them.
Never seen Tony. Wow.
Yeah,
Severn,
you-
Maryland's finest.
Right.
I don't even know where Severn is, but it's not part of the DMV like Jamie from Sinners that think the Baltimore is, but we don't have to.
Pretty girl, the mayor also did not align. And I was like, y'all, stop. I was like, that's what you have when you get a millennial mayor. Just get him.
I live for him, actually. Like,
I love him. When he be posting pictures of him as a teenager and he be in the Aniche jeans, I'm like, these are the kind of mayors I want to be elected.
you see what I'm saying? Like, I need to know your
I
folks.
love him.
He's everything, and I have no qualms about it. I was very much so part of the DC versus Baltimore feud growing up. Like, I was like, I don't like them. Had no reason to. It was just indoctrinated from the 90s. But now that they, Baltimore's fab to me. It's still not connected enough to DC to be part of this conversation. But the people who graduated from my high school always doing something dumb, because now it's Jamie and Ari Lennox. I'm tired.
What
All right, come on
are
the cast.
you?
Just be Ari sometimes. She actually been doing good. I've been liking all of her interviews for this press run. She did good on House Guest. She did good on The Breakfast Club. Go off, Duke Ellington's finest.
That's
Anyway.
cool.
Oh,
What cute actor boy we like went to your school too?
Lamont Rucker.
No, somebody our age, not
Oh.
older. Our age.
Corey Hawkins.
I love him. Where is Corey Hawkins at?
Corey Hawkins graduated with me. That's crazy. And that nigga is famous. He played Dr. Dre. He was in Othello. Yeah. He was in The Color Purple.
Was he in Sinners at all?
No, he no, he wasn't in Sinners.
Look, because
I understand.
the first hour of Sinners was Color Purple, so that's why I think my brain was like, I love Corey. He has a something about him.
He is a fab actor, so he majored in musical theater when we were in school
Oh,
together.
so he can sing too?
Yeah, he can actually, and he can dance. So I was the only
I thought
boy.
that was actually him singing down to the
Color Purple? Yep.
yes.
So you could major in theater, or you could major in musical theater, or you could major in dance or vocal or visual arts or literary media. Like, it was a whole slew. But for him to be in musical theater, he did have to take dance class with us sometimes. And I was the only graduating boy of my class in the dance department. So
Like,
sometimes he would like,
the only one at the Zumba ladies.
Right. It's always me sandwiched between women is just like my huge at this point.
That should be the name of your memoir. Sandwich between women.
Look, here's me sandwiched.
Oprah.
No,
That's
but Corey is everything. His dad, not his dad, his mom know my dad. She was like head of police, so she used to work for the police department. And my father is locally famous, so everybody know him. But that was cute. I live for Corey. Shout out to Corey Hawkins, Duke Ellington's finest, and haven't said nothing problematic about DC relations.
Come on the cast. I like him, y'all.
We could probably actually get him on the cast. Let's chat.
Like, he's really a great actor. Like, he give me like gonna be like Jeffrey Wright type. You know, like when he gets grown, he's going to be that.
Also from DC. Love that.
Oh, he from D. Oh, you let him be from DC?
Jeffrey Wright is from DC.
I thought you were talking about Corey. Y'all know Muse be looking at the fault lines and the paperwork.
Listen, my name is Jerry Mandarin. I would like to know where you're from exactly. And that's coming to the stage, Miss Jerry Mandarin. I need to know. I need to know. And again, this conversation is old now, but we are very special about where we come from. So we can bring it to the forefront of the cast. I just think that it is strange that I find it really funny that people don't know or don't just say where they're from. Like, I don't like being the DC Metropolitan Police Department, but back in the day, back in the Disney, the radio station would call what is now called the DMV, the DC Metro area. And if you could not get to your place of residence via the train in the DC Metro area, like if you couldn't catch the Metro to where you live at, it wasn't quote unquote the DMV. Now, I never said that. I never said the DMV. The DMV is the Department of Motor Vehicles. I'm from DC. I'm not attached to a state. It is very much so me and my city. Like we got, the whole city behind you. So I always thought it was interesting that like upon leaving DC, I found out that people would be from some random part of a state and they would just round up to whatever the most popular or closest place is. So you could be from like Stone Mountain, but you're going to say you're from Atlanta. I don't do that. I'm from Southeast DC, the city of Washington, DC, the capital, the district of. So when people be like, oh, whereabouts? Arlington? I'll be like, no, I said I'm from DC. It's not Virginia. It's not Maryland. So this girl, Jamie, who...
Why did I even get this man started, y'all? Yeah. Oh, my God.
I had thought that I grew out of doing this, and then Jamie from Sinners brought me right on back. And it just pains me that she is a fellow graduate of my high school. Because I'm thinking she went to Duke. Yes, I'm sick of it. So.
Oh wait, you did say at the beginning of the show. Sorry, that's how we got on this. Her and Ari.
I have her pegged second in line to play Storm in X-Men, Boy Stuff. She is gorgeous. She's a fab actress, and I think that she has a promising career ahead of her. Just because you was born in, spent time in, have ties to, etc., another city, don't mean it's connected to what you got going on and where you were raised. Now, because of this conversation she had with Van Lathan, that's how it all started. He asked her, is Baltimore part of the DMV? And she was like, you know what? Yeah, I think that it could be, blah, blah, blah. And then when we get to the end of it, come to find out, Baltimore is not even including themselves in the DMV, baby. So if the city not backing you, then I'm telling y'all, growing up in the early 90s, DC and Baltimore did not like each other. They didn't. Like, it was a feud. I know people that spent time in school in Baltimore that would get jumped just because they was from DC. Like, it used to be bad. So I just don't understand. This is not what we're supposed to be talking about at all.
I live it like this. You've been going on for a solid 6 minutes.
I'm gonna round it out to this. I'm from a city that is not part of a state. So that rounding up thing that most people do if you're from like Jennings, Missouri, but you say you're from St. Louis, I don't have the luxury of doing that. I'm like actually from DC. So that's why the conversation matters so much to people that are from here, because I would like to know what high school you went to and if your grandmother still living, what street she live on currently. Like, I need to know follow-up questions if you claim you're from my city, because people lie. In school, in college, people in Atlanta didn't know that this was a thing, and they would be from Richmond and be like, I'm from DC. No, you're not. You're from Richmond. And Richmond has a bolstering, thriving art community. It's very fab in its own way. Like, just say where you from. If I was from Pennsylvania, I would say I was from Pennsylvania. If I was from PG County, Montgomery County, Waldorf area, St. Mary's, all that, I would say that that's where I was from. There's nothing wrong with that. So just do that. So people like me that's from DC for real don't be up your ass all open through the internet. That's all. I said I was growing up. Apparently I didn't.
What is next on the topic, child? The show is over at this point.
We don't even supposed to be talking about that. Okay, so let's migrate from DC to Philly. Roots Picnic is about to twirl everybody.
Everybody with me, I'm not gonna be here, child.
I really just wanted you to say that. Y'all know Stephanie had feelings about H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy. And I get it to a certain extent, but I haven't seen Jay-Z outside.
Of the coin. It's two sides to the why I don't fool with that man though. Because the first part why I don't fool with him is I've seen Jay-Z live before more than once. Jay-Z is boring live.
You did say
I'm not saying he got a backflip and scrub the brown, cool the brown. But you gotta give something. You gotta give a little something. And he don't do nothing but walk around and do that hand like this. Y'all know how he like to do. And maybe whisper lock back. But like, you gotta give me a little piece of more than that. And then too, you know, he just been on strike with me. He first lost me in about 2001 or 2. Because I found out that my favorite Jay-Z song at that time, which was called All I Need, he stole that from a local Philly rapper. And the rapper had died, and the mom had called up the radio station. Because, you know, back in the days on the radio, people would call and fuss and cuss at like 7 o'clock in the morning and air their grievances.
Bring back talking to the people down to the radio. My little sister won some tickets recently on the radio. I was like, you really still do that? Shout out to Milana.
I want to win me a little piece of ticket. So, and that just was, I was just so hurt. Okay, so he got killed, I think. And the mom was like, I reached out to Jay-Z because my son wrote like a good chunk of the song. So like, you know, like some royalties, stole us a couple dollars. And basically Jay-Z said, you know, God bless the dead, wish him well on his journey to the past. And that was it. And I just didn't like that, especially because it was like that was like, All I Need was like my favorite Jay-Z song. Mm. And then, I didn't like how he did Beanie Siegel. When Beanie Siegel was, you know, going through his legal things, they were like, you know, when they about to send somebody home, they say, well, you know, who are you going to be in the care of? Yeah. And Hope said no. And I was like, that's crazy to me. Like, I ain't like that. But also, that's just ghetto Philly stuff. And
but that's what I thought it was.
Upper echelon, you know. Those kind of rules and ways of living is out the way, but I just feel like as a like it just made it clear that like his relationship with Beans was business and not like I really rock with him. Then he cheated on Beyonce.
It's getting worse, like because that's top of my list.
Like you cheated on Beyonce, and that's never going to sit well with me. And the fact that she did not leave him will never sit right with me because her leaving him would have twirled.
If you leave her, I'll leave him.
Yeah, we'll pack a bag. Don't say a what? Word. Or else said call 622-555-2422 to find you. Okay, RL knew that number by heart, babe.
Oh my God. Remember knowing numbers by heart? If it ain't my great grandmother's, I don't know it.
Hey, Milch. Jackie just got rid of the house phone. I'm sick about it, but whatever.
Ooh, people are cutting the cord. Come on, boomers. I mean, it's time. That's an extra expense.
And she don't be at that house no way, so it's fine. But
Right.
anyway,
Yeah.
and then I just don't like the policies that he's been doing in arms with MAGA people to prey upon poor Black people. Like when you was doing that in your own project in New York and you had them taking their money for crypto that was going to combust anyway, that did upset me. But then when you came to Philly with the bullshit
With the bullshit.
and was working with the richest man in Pennsylvania to defund public school in Philadelphia, and you don't even live here, did to me.
See, it goes back to what I was saying. Mind your business from where you from.
Hello? Because, see, my level of I don't fuck with Jay-Z would have been like a here with the Beyonce. But then when you came to Philly, it went up to about a here.
Listen,
And
Gwen
we couldn't
said,
stay here.
had it up to here.
I also had it up to here with her.
Oh, God. What Gwen do?
Gwen is a crazy Christian nationalist bot weirdo. Have you not seen?
Oh.
She's like on a prayer app talking all this crazy stuff.
Blake Shelton,
She's
get your claws.
She's talking a new voice. She got a new face. It's crazy.
I knew that all of that was a thing, but I haven't seen her do anything. Her being down to the prayer app is redonkulous.
She was on a prayer app with the ash on her forehead, talking about it's Ash Sunday. Buy the app and pray with me. Yes, I saw the video. It's crazy. And you know we love the Lord around here, but we don't know her to love the Lord like that.
We don't know her too. Hashtag.
Like,
that is funny.
And I don't trust white people that say they love the Lord. So that's
Oh,
why
no.
I'm struggling.
We was talking about that a little bit in the group chat earlier. None of this have nothing to do with what we supposed to be talking about, but I'm going to say it. White churches are scary.
Yeah, they are. And anybody that go to one, I don't trust you.
Yeah, like it just don't make sense for me to accept a religion that was brought over here for me to practice from the people that it was brought over here to oppress me with. Like, if I'm going to believe the indoctrination, that's one step. But you're not about to be the one professing it to me through Christ our Lord. Amen. I can't do that. I Googled it and I can't do that. I researched it and I can't. Lexi Television, come on the cast. We are taking applications.
Now, what we supposed to be talking about?
The Roots. So you don't like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is headlining the Roots this year.
I have another thing to say about it. So they're like, oh, we're moving locations because it was the whole mess with the mud.
Mm-hmm.
But for anybody that's not from Philly and you don't know what the plateau is, but the Belmont Plateau, what we in Philly call the Plat, former site of the Greek picnic, the legendary Greek picnic.
Oh, I used to hear about Greek picnic.
It's basically Black Bike Week, but no bikes and no beach. Just niggas standing in the park.
This show is ghetto.
But the bikes do come out after, because then everybody be riding their bikes down Broad Street, and if you got a skirt on, you get on the bike, and then you stand up on a whatever. The 90s used to be something, whatever. But the Plat is a park that don't got no covering. So, luckily, with the Mann Center, where Roots has been for the last couple years, there is that one stage that has the cover.
The big awning, yeah. My favorite
the Plat is just a park. So if it rains,
it pours.
And that's why I'm gonna be in London with Doja.
Yeah, I was about to say. Now, Roots has announced that Jay-Z is headlining. As of today, literally while we're recording, Erykah Badu has joined the docket. They have not shown the full list, but tickets are already on sale, and I do know people who have already started to purchase. Mm-hmm. My whole thing is I definitely need that full set list. I mean, it's promising. I want to see Jay.
In order to be convinced?
In order to buy the ticket. I'm convinced already. I just haven't bought nothing yet. But I'm an annual Roots goer aside from last year because my cousin wanted to get married the same weekend and I had to be a family member. So that happened. I missed last year, thank God, because it seems like it was a nightmare through it all.
I mean, our group chat had a time. Everybody else, I can't speak to that. But you know, our group, our usual suspects, the only downside was we was sitting down too long and we didn't, because we was being lazy and we didn't get up and we missed Jeezy. But other than that, we seen everybody. We had a good time. And we didn't wait in the line for longer than 20 minutes. Neither day.
Yeah, y'all ate that, but that sounds like us, you know?
I get it.
I could understand us not having the same issues as everybody else, but we might have to do an episode on finagling.
It's either in you.
Steph said we gatekeeping around here. I get it.
Like you can't teach the hustle. It gotta be in you, not on you.
And you can't knock it either, circling back to Jay-Z. So he's headlining. He can currently be seen. It's like, nah. But this is Roots, and then he also has 2 nights at Yankee Stadium because it's also the anniversary for Reasonable Doubt. So Jay-Z about to be outside, which is making people think that Beyonce's about to be outside. So I say be about to be, but yeah.
I wasn't going harp on it, but
she about to be outside too, and it's just going to be an interesting time. I'm probably going to be down to the Roots because I told y'all last episode when we spent an hour talking about Doja, you're welcome, that we might not make the London date just because a lot of stuff is going on that weekend. A lot of stuff going on that weekend has turned now into Alex Isley is going to be in DC, and I think possibly popping up at Roots Picnic. Ari Lennox got like 3 shows here. This Jay-Z thing is happening down to the Roots. One of my homeboys turning 40 and is recruiting the girls. Doja's going to be in London. I'm spent. I might just lock myself in the bathroom and say fuck everything. But Roots is topping the girls currently. She might be in the running. So, I mean, we'll see. I definitely wanted to get the Philly perspective, but
I don't know a thing. But I'll let all senior citizens enjoy themselves. I'll be with the youngins as Oza.
And again, we don't know who about to round out the rest of this set list, but Erica and Jay is enough for me. Roots is not the type of concert that can sell out. For real. So I'm just not rushing to buy my ticket, but I probably will end up there. And if Stephanie not going to be in Philly, that means I got to get a hotel for the first time ever. Wow.
You know, everybody was texting me. I was feeling bad. I was like, yo, I'm not going.
No Psyce cookout to pregame for the Roots, y'all.
Sorry, dolls.
But also, it's Doja, so I'm excusing it.
I saw a flight for $600 today.
Oh, fab.
And I know I could do better than that. So check on me in a couple weeks.
I brought up Jay-Z's wife, Beyonce, doll of all dolls. Beyonce and Solange, get y'all parents and y'all kids. So is it just me, or is the Knowles clan outside of the 2 starers embarrassing? It's a little, you embarrassing. So Matthew knows, I'll put him on the docket first. This is old news now, but we spent an hour talking to y'all about Doja and nothing else. So I'm trying to backtrack the news for the girls. I guess this could be Muse with. Look, let's open her up for real. Matthew knows walking out of interviews when they mention Celestino's name, and I just think that you too big and grown. It is alleged that, because now he didn't try to backtrack, someone asked him, and yes, I'm just going to say someone because I don't remember the interviewer, it's fine. He's doing press right now for whatever reason, and Matthew Knowles got questioned about Tina Knowles' input in the group and like what things she did and blah, blah, blah. And he basically got up and left like, what you mean what she do? Like, I was Destiny's Child. That's what the attitude and the give of it all gave. So he has since hit the interwebs backtracking, saying that he was just so shocked that someone would be confused about what Tina's input was. And of course she was momager because she was always chaperoning and on tour with them. She did all of the clothes and all of the hair up through a certain extent of their career. That's not why you got up and left, Matt. You got up and left because you was tired of them talking about her in your interview. That's all it was. He need to like go do something with himself. Revive Trinity 5-7 or like just do something else aside from these late ass interviews about Beyonce and riding on the coattails of Tina's success with the Matriarch book. Like, why are you talking to anybody is where I'm at with it. So that's embarrassing number one. Tina, I hate to do it, but what's in the gumbo? There are rumors that the health inspectors have been called to the forefront. The people are being put their feet to the fire. Houston Rodeo happened for the past couple weekends. Like everybody been in Houston. So Mama Tina has been debuting or previewing, I think, what was supposed to be a new business venture with this Mama Tina's Gumbo. And the girls have been throwing up. They talking about it's nasty. They getting food poisoning. The inspector general, there is text messages that I do think are fake, and the internet is still trying to figure out the validity of them. But there are text messages to people about this gumbo from the health inspector. Apparently, the health crew have been called down to the rodeo. Shut it down, team. Shut it down. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. The girls are throwing up. They're barfing.
It's funny.
I just don't want my lady Celestine to go down like this. The Matriarch is fab. The press tour was fab. Everything about it. I still ain't read it, but I've just heard great things. It's on my list and probably not going to get done. It's not a good look. And I know it's a joint venture with another company that was already in existence that has like this swell gumbo recipe. For some reason, I heard that Solange's baby dad, Jules' father, we gonna get to him. Fine. We gonna get to him in a second. Jules' father was also involved and he was helping, pass gumbo out down to the rodeo. It ain't that much black cowboy in the world. The girls are throwing up. The linings of their stomachs are gone. Shut it down, team. I think it's over with. I think it's done. And now, Jules. Last thing about the Embarrassing Nose Clan. I feel like Gay usually has their finger on the pulse. They usually are the purveyor of a lot of different industries, conversations, and connected points. I'm confused as to why Gay Magazine thought it was a good idea to book Jules for hosting a night at the club, a party, anything all boy related, and y'all never heard that boy talk before. As like a fashion whatever, like I'm just interested in garment and model and that world, etc. I've seen him do interviews because of clothing, fashion, modeling, whatever. But I also remember not that long ago, girls on TikTok claiming that he got them pregnant and then him all of a sudden having a modeling job because his family was just like, yeah, you bad for business. We need you to do something constructive. He only started modeling because he was causing ruckus on TikTok. Y'all remember that? So now y'all have this hooligan that has been reformed because Beyonce was like, this don't look good. Allegedly. We don't got the coin to be sued, allegedly. And I feel like them billionaires over there got time. Don't litigate me. My thing is this. Jules is a regular, everyday, straight, don't care about gay people person. Y'all got him down to the hosting gig. He not partying. He not having fun. It's videos of him literally just sitting there looking around. And then y'all ask him questions like, so how do you feel about allyship? What does this mean to you to be at an LGBTQ+? Girl, he's there to get a check. Y'all tried it. Y'all never even heard him do an interview before y'all interview him. Get that mic out his face. He don't care about y'all faggies. Please. He do not care. I think that Gay has this weird, like, thirst and, like, need for acknowledgement and respect from straight to the point that you would get this. He's not a no-name because he's Beyonce's nephew, but y'all really got Beyonce nephew to host something, and Beyonce nephew never hosted nothing before. Y'all never seen him do nothing in the media. Y'all never seen him do nothing where you thought that he was going to free and AJ the crowd. Like, this not his gig, so it's weird that there's backlash that he didn't want to do it for real. Sir, go be straight.
They miss Beyonce that bad. Is that what this is? I know you're saying it's wrapped up in like they be wanting the straight of it all, but like, is it also like they miss Beyonce so bad that they're like,
We'll take anything
we'll
we can
just get
get.
whoever is closest to her that'll come outside?
I mean, he not about to give y'all no secrets about Act 3. He probably not even in the know. I just, like, sure. I'm, in a weird way, maybe that's what it is. The girls are grasping for straws because Beyonce ain't announced yet, and her normal window of concert has passed. I don't miss nobody that much. That's not something that I know how to do. I don't miss nobody that much where I'm hiring their third and fourth cousin to breathe on the mic at a function of mine. It just don't make no sense. And I follow Gay Magazine and I like their content. And now I'm just looking at them like, who was in charge of these girls? But I mean, enough about being embarrassed. I guess we definitely need to talk about the Oscars. There was a lot of stuff like leading up to, happening within, during, and then the fallout after the award ceremony that I'd love to recap. Steph and I definitely were having sidebar conversations about films that we had seen. Because I don't know about y'all, but I do this thing where when award season starts, I create a list of movies that I care about, because it won't be all of them. And from there, I just start to check them off as award seasons underway, so that by the time that we get to the Oscars, I really have an opinion or like care about who's winning what, so forth and the fifth. And I think I got a good handful of movies under my belt. I saw Begonia, I saw F1, I saw Elio.
F1 is a you movie.
It is. But F1 had a lot of award show buzz that I didn't even expect. Because in my mind,
it's just everything. The technical awards would eat something like that up.
Mm-hmm. Because we're going to talk about cinematography and all of that stuff because a black woman won it and I'm happy. But I definitely think the F1 cinematography was better than a lot of other movies.
You said we'll get to it because I got something to say about that too.
Oh, go ahead.
There was another black woman that, in my opinion, should have beat the black woman that won for cinematography.
What movie?
Him.
Really?
That I've never seen a film look that bomb in my life. That was the best looking film I ever seen.
We need to talk about him offline because I didn't love it.
And we're not talking about love. We're talking about how it looked.
It was pretty. I don't think it was.
I've never seen a film look that good in my life.
It wasn't prettier than Sinners to me.
We have a listener that talked to me offline and said the lighting on Sinners looked the fool. A respected co-host, I'll tell you. But it's a respected co-host said you learn how to like black people is what somebody said. I didn't say that, but I feel like Kira Kelly for him made a better look than Blasia.
Well, work. I can't believe that the people and the co-hosts are saying that you can't put black girls in blue light about Sinners, though.
More than one person said that to me, so I don't know.
I mean, we could just get into it from the intuit of it all. So, wins and things that we care about in the Oscars. Sinners won Best Screenplay and Best Actor. So Ryan Coogler went up and he accepted his award for Best Screenplay. And then the crowd went wild for Michael B. Jordan when he actually got his Best Actor. He is now one of 6 black men to win Best Actor because they don't give that out to the girls. And I know that more black women have won in numbers, but as far as like Best Actress, it's still just Halle Berry. Mm-hmm. Best Supporting is what most
black girls beat. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like Octavia Spencer, Viola Davis, like everybody else, Monique, Jennifer Hudson, everybody else that has one is Best Supporting. So it is a big deal that Michael B. Jordan, especially with the way that people view his acting and like just the lore around him as a celebrity. I was happy for him, and I thought that he did an excellent job in Sinners. I don't really agree with what the Peanut Gallery got to say about his work. I think he does well in all of his movies. And him and Ryan definitely have spearheaded each other to a certain level of fame, I think. Best Picture went to One Battle After Another.
Can I say something about Sinners?
Oba. Oh, Sinners,
No,
go ahead.
those were not what I wanted Sinners to win for. Sinners lost for the things I wanted them to win. I wanted Sinners to win for best casting, and I wanted Sinners to win for best supporting actor. I feel like I was really shocked that they didn't win those two awards, and those were the two where I was like, if Sinners don't win these, I'm gonna have an attitude.
I thought that Delroy was going to win.
I mean, that scene, because I know we keep referring to things as that scene. That scene was just so fab. It just kind of felt like it was no way that like he wasn't going to win. And it's just funny that like my biggest critique of Sinners is the screenplay. So it's funny that it won. That's the only thing I just the script needed some work towards the end. So it's funny that it won for best screenplay because I was just like, Ryan, give me nigga that talk a lot in the barbershop and won't let nobody get a word in edgewise because he is peddling his theories and his conspiracies and don't shut up. And that's what it is once the vampire showed up. And I was like, no, Ryan, we could have kept it at Color Purple because that world building and character development was fab.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. But then the vampires came and then the movie got like crazy and I'm like, what? And the I don't know, the oral scenes, we just want to work on the pen. That's all I'm saying, Ryan. I haven't seen Ryan do anything else except for Fruitvale Station, and I don't feel like you can mess Fruitvale Station up. I mean, that story, I don't think it's possible to mess that up. But I haven't seen anything else that Ryan's written before, so this was my first time experiencing him. And I was like, wow, he talked so much. He had to give us 20 endings to a movie.
Damn.
Fine though, gorgeous.
Oh, Ryan Coogler, like, could have all my money and free time. It's something going on. Like, he is fine to me.
Us.
And Ben, since like I
first
found out who he was, seen the old pictures and been like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. He looked like a boy from I liked him as much as my second favorite thing about him. But if you take the mustache off, he looked like a boy from West Oak Lane. Anybody that's from Philly that is listening to the cast, you know what I mean by he looked like a boy from West Oak Lane.
Wouldn't know a thing, but if they find, they find.
Oh yeah, it just give like 2-parent home, nice family, go to a nice high school, and fine, and on the basketball team at no, not basketball, run track.
Oh, track butt, baby. Yeah. So
this
happy
is what
for
I
Ryan.
have to deal with, y'all.
Happy for Ryan. Ecstatic for Michael B.
What do you think? Okay, can I say one last thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I should also give this context, y'all. I have been running a Black film club for the last 8 years, and I also sit on the board of an international independent movie theater organization. So film is my zhuzh outside of my day job.
List the credentials, love.
Because, you be having to do that sometimes. What do you... And, okay, I'm asking this, and the reason I gave you all that context is because I run a Black film club, we only really support independent Black... Well, not really only. We only watch and support independent Black film. And because we have so many meetups, I don't get a lot of time to see movies that don't fall under within our wheelhouse. Mm-hmm. So I haven't seen Michael B. Jordan in anything besides Fruitvale, Sinners, and Creed 3. I have a question and I'm going to make a statement. What do you think about Michael B. Jordan as an actor? Because Black Twitter said he can't act. But then when he won, they was happy. And I was confused because I was like, y'all done spent the last 15 years saying he can't act. And I don't think I've seen him in enough to have a position.
Yeah. So I've seen Michael B. Jordan do every type of movie. And that's not something that I think everyone does well. So seeing him in all of these different genres and him being compelling and or just like a recognizable character. Like you not making a mockery of each of these genres. You don't seem out of place in each of these. That makes me feel like he's good at his job. And when I see him with Ryan, I think he goes above and beyond what I normally know of his skills. So seeing him in Fruitvale, seeing him in them dumb rom-coms with Zac Efron and stuff like that, seeing him in action movies like Fahrenheit, whatever, where they was burning the books and the police found out, seeing him as a leading man, seeing him as a villain, seeing him as twins in this story, seeing him as like I've just seen him in all of these different lights to the point where I'm confused why people don't think that he's a good actor. Like he's not doing anything to make me think that he's bad. Now, do I think that he is Denzel, Forrest Whitaker, Sidney Poitier? Like, do I think that he is at those like skill set levels? Maybe not, but I also don't see anyone else in his category that is getting the opportunity to showcase how good they are the way that he is. Like, he fits the brief for every role that he gets, and it don't be like, ugh, why did they cast him to me? Whereas some of our other black stars, I'd be like, they could have got somebody else for this sometimes. And I think for this role, just the work ethic that we found out that he was putting in as far as playing two roles, the study, and it seems like the acumen that he had to undergo in order to carry off two different personalities and all of that. In this manner, I know we joked about it last episode saying that people were saying he was Lindsay Lohan, but it is very different playing like a little girl, two twin set than it is playing two grown ass men with two different like lives. Like, so him holding his face different and one of the twins having dimples and the other one not, him wearing two big shoes so that he could like walk different for one of the twins versus the other one. I was just like, that means something as far as your craft is concerned. And that's not the norm. Like I don't think that level of quote unquote excellence, and not in a black excellent way, but just like a person honing their craft, I don't think that is the norm anymore. So for him to be kind of exhibiting those legendary old statesman type of ethics when it comes to his roles, give him the awards and like point me in the direction of somebody that's competition. I love Damson Idris. Damson Idris is a phenomenal actor to me. He has not been afforded the roles that I think would get these looks just yet. When his time comes, I'm going to want him to win too. But it's really not a lot of people in our face like Michael B. Jordan and selling it. So I don't think that he's a bad actor at all.
Wouldn't know a thing. I look forward to learning more because I think he did good in Sinners, personally.
Yeah.
But I do think that when you're talking about like the Denzels and the Forrest Whitakers, I think those people are like Ashton Sanders. Those people are like Lakeith. Those people are Jonathan Majors. Those are the young people who I think are that type of actor.
I agree with that, but I think that
no, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying like I just
they
want
are in that
to uplift. Because I think also, too, what I'm seeing people say online is like there's no young guys that can take on the Jeffrey Wrights and the Chiwetel Ejiofor's. And I'm like...
That's not true, yeah.
Like, no, these guys is carrying it.
But I also
some African actors as well that's like carrying it.
The two niggas from Top Boy, I think that they both are phenomenal actors, and I've seen them both play two or multiple different types of roles and sell it. And
who are they? You know I don't know nothing about TV. That's not Heavenly. If it ain't Heavenly Times or Lisa
Definitely.
Barlow, I can't take nothing about TV.
I would have to research their names. I just call them the Top Boy.
Okay.
But one of them was in a very famous movie, and the other one has kind of resorted to video boying a little bit. But fab for both of them in both of their rights, and I think that they can act. I will get their names and put them down to the comments or something so that it's not given we didn't do our due diligence. But there are other people, to your point, I live for Ashton Sanders and anything that he does. I love Trevante Rhodes still, and it's not just because of his performance in Moonlight. And it's also not because he's fine. He's a phenomenal actor to me, and no one cares.
Can I tell you, shout out to Sierra. Sierra is a longtime club member. We was coming back from Film Club last night, and she was like, yo, Trevante Rhodes would have ate smoke and stack. And I started shaking real bad in the Uber. Because again, I think Michael did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she said that, I was like,
whoa.
Because like,
Your mind blew.
because
But Trevante is not in our face in that way. I think it goes back to just like the teams. Whatever they're doing with Michael B. Jordan is Will Smith level. Like they want him to be Will Smith. Trevante Rhodes
got the charisma though to carry it.
I feel like his personality is a little guarded. Like, I don't know if we know the real Michael B. Jordan just yet, even though we know his work. And that can be fine, honestly. Like, I don't care that much about that currently.
You said we might find out something. I don't need it.
Yeah, like, because to your point with the Jonathan Majors, I think the Jonathan Majors is one of the best actors that we got right now. But he's never going to be. He's never going to be famous again. And he did that. And he got to sit with that and live with those demons and them white people that he chooses to dwell with. That's his fault.
Well, now he dwell with Megan Good.
And she is super Christian now because of her past with Devon Franklin. So I don't trust those girls. I wear fear of God. I'm scared of Jerry Lorenzo. You get it? And I'm obsessed with him. Like, I want to look like that when I get older. But I'm a little on the fence.
But the last thing I want to say about Ryan and Michael B. Jordan is I want them to break up. Now that they have the Oscar, I want them to break up. I want to see what they can do without each other. I want to see what Ryan's chemistry could be with another male star lead actor. I want to see Michael B. Jordan's what another director can bring out of Michael B. Jordan.
You mean from this point on forward? Because Michael B. Jordan has done stuff without Ryan.
I only know black stuff. I don't know.
Okay. So he's definitely done stuff without Ryan. And Ryan
was he the lead?
Yeah.
What movie?
He's done at least 2 movies where he was the lead guy and it wasn't Ryan related. Fahrenheit, and then there's some numbers behind it. It's an old book that they turned into a film. And he plays this cop or detective from this futuristic like slew of
I see it.
That
Fahrenheit 451.
That he's the main character in that. And then he was also, I feel like it was a Netflix movie called Without Remorse. He's the main character in that too. Unless I have my black stars mixed up. But
what it's called Without Remorse.
Mm-hmm. Both fine action movies.
Yeah, I see it. Mm-hmm.
Did well. And like
it's like these both is boy stuff movies.
Yeah, they boy stuff movies. I think that boy stuff be having me look at stuff a little differently from an artistic lens as well. And I like that for me. But it just opened me up to stuff that most people probably never seen. Like, cause he's also in Marvel stuff. He played a villain in Black Panther and he did good in that. So I be wanting to know what people have seen when they say that they don't like his acting. Because at this point, I've seen him do white people stuff with Zac Efron, like everything I was listing. And like how you do good as the leading action man, do good as the black heartthrob in a white people movie, do good as a villain, do good as twins. I don't know what the girls want from me. I think the girls want to know more about him. And until, this is me running out of breath like Kaya, know more about him. And until they get that like aspect of celebrity from him, they're not going to care about his work. And I think that's a disservice to the work itself because he's a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Even though you provide 2 films that I'm going to have to add to my list, I still want them to break up.
I get it.
I still want to see them do something without each other. That also does well. Like,
yeah.
Because I don't know, these films not giving did well. No shade.
No, I get it. They exist. And they weren't like Blockbuster or whatever.
In the context.
Yeah,
okay.
some of them were streamers, whatever, but at least the option is there, children. I think that Ryan is about to do something very surprising with this X-Files shit. Like, I can't wait until that drops.
I think I'm going to like X-Files.
I think I am too. Like, with or without having background, I think that a lot of us will appreciate his take on, even though my mom used to force me to watch X-Files down back in the day. Like, I was Mulder and she was Scully. But I think that without that and him putting his own spin on it, it's going to be fab.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Okay, now we can move to One Battle After Another. Go ahead.
One Battle After Another, One Best Picture. The girls have their feelings about that. Just to like continue down the list, because I have more to say about One Battle After Another. Amy Madigan deserved that win for
Yes, she
Aunt
did.
Gladys. Like, I love Tiana Taylor to death. I don't have any issue, and I'm not one of those people who has been bad-mouthing her performance or her role or anything like that in one battle after another. But, baby, Weapons did something else. Aunt Gladys twirled.
Weapons was not the best horror film this year, but Aunt Gladys is definitely up there for best actress this year, within and outside of horror.
I agree.
And I like Wumi as well. She was really good in Sinners.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
of course.
However, for me, it was between her and the sister from Sentimental Value.
Baby.
Y'all know I am team Sentimental Value. That movie was quiet, but I feel like Moonlight, quiet acting to me shows a different level of skill.
The Oscars made me want to see Sentimental Value. I was fighting it. You know, when we was talking about our list, so we were exchanging notes on movies as we went along. Steph made me watch Marty Supreme. I'm going to get to her because we have varying opinions about that. But Sentimental Value, a chunk of it being foreign and it being like all white, it was just like, I'm going to be bored. I don't have time. This is a plain movie. And it's also not a plain movie. It's a movie I actually need to deep dive into. And I just couldn't get myself there. I couldn't muster up the energy for that. After I was done with Begonia, I was pretty much done. But then Marty Supreme, I found a little illegal jump, and I was like, okay, I can watch that too. Begonia should have got more this whole season, but this show not about white people.
That man should have won for best lead actor to me. Between him and Paul Mescal in Hamnet, those were the best lead performances this year to me in the world of white.
In the world of white, yeah.
Because y'all know I can say other things, but in the world of white, I'm sorry, wasn't nobody seen. No, in the world of, and there's no shade, but I'm putting Ryan movies in the world of white because white people love Ryan. Hollywood and regular people, white people, like, and also Ryan make blockbusters. Ryan not a black filmmaker. Trademark. He's a black man that makes films. He over there with the big dogs. So,
like, he's surpassed John Singleton and people like that. Like, he's in a different conversation just because of the reception that his movies get. Even if he's sought out to be like a Spike Lee, a John Singleton.
He don't make the same kind of movies as them. He make boy stuff. So
but
when
boy,
you like when you make boy stuff, you don't get called a black filmmaker no more. You make boy stuff, and boy stuff makes money.
Ryan is interesting to me.
About money.
That's definitely like, because Hollywood is dying, and that's the last bullet on Muse with the News, so we'll get there as well. I feel like Ryan is a special entity in this.
He never existed before.
Like, this culmination of things in one person was not a thing before Ryan Coogler, because the boy stuff of it all is not even something that gets recognized at award shows like this. Like,
Correct.
That's the entire skit between Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. about them being Captain America and Iron Man wasn't funny and didn't land because y'all not even really in this world. Like, some of those filmmakers that are awarded or nominated annually look at Marvel films as if they are a waste. They look like they think that they get too much money sent towards them, and they think that it's not real art, it's not real cinema. Like, they talk shit about their movies. But Ryan made Black Panther be in the conversation of the artistic awards. Like, Ruth would not have won for costuming if people didn't live for Ryan in the way that they do for Black Panther to be in the conversation with movies like Hamnet, Moonlight, La La Land, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like, them action movies didn't matter in this conversation. So Ryan's acceptance in this world is something that we need to pay attention to in specific. Him carrying Michael B. Jordan into that world in every way possible is also something that we need to pay attention to, because y'all don't even watch Michael B. Jordan movies unless Ryan Coogler is involved.
They don't.
We've talked about it.
And they don't watch black movies at all.
Listen.
And when we say y'all, we talk about black people. Because the white people is in the movie theater. That's why I had to start the film club, because I was sick of going to the black movies and being the only black person there.
There was an uproar in the stands. The crowd, what Rihanna say about doing the wave? They was doing the wave when Michael B. Jordan went on stage to get that award. Like, white people en masse love everything that Ryan Coogler do. And it's not even super black and heavy-handed or like, woe is me, I was a slave. It don't give that. But
that's not what Twitter said. Twitter said that Sinners is deep and layered, and you got to be Black American to understand it.
There is something to that, Twitter. I'm not going to fight y'all too much. I don't feel like swinging today. I'm sore from the gym. There is something there. I do think that Ryan encapsulates the African American and black person's story very well, but it's still not 12 Years a Slave. It's still not Glory. It's still not Rosewood. Like, he don't give
they
us.
think it is, though. That's the thing. They think that Wakanda and Sinners is that. They do. And I be like, y'all, it's boy stuff. It's boy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to break that down much further. I feel like if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. But there's this sensationalism that the internet does when it comes to all things black, where everything has this deeper, overarching, thematic, motivic through line thing. And like, all of that is fair and fine. But this is a deep movie with deep ties to black history about vampires. Like, it is white ones. It is deep. And Ryan Coogler does a very good job of weaving in ancestral themes and things that black people like need to see, know about, all of that. Like, the culture is all up and through his films. But you could take all of that away from this, and a vampire movie never been nominated for an Oscar before. Interview with the Vampire didn't get this. Sorry, Anne Rice. And I live for my bitch. I don't believe so. I mean, let's look it up.
I'm gaggy because that was a movie.
Queen of the Damned didn't give this. True Blood didn't get this from an Emmy perspective. True Blood did actually slay from an Emmy perspective. But I say all of this to say X-Men, Wolf, like Iron Man, fucking Avengers, all of this blow them up, shoot them up, bang, bang. Them type of boy movies do not usually get the time of day from an Oscar perspective. They want to see The Pianist. They want to see A Beautiful Mind. They want to see.
Wait, hold on. The Pianist was the
Adrian Brody.
Yes, and he was in the camps and carrying on. Yes. Adrian Brody's everything.
No, yeah, he's one of the best actors that we've ever seen in our adult lives.
Him and Daniel Day-Lewis are missing one.
Bitch. I actually want to meet Daniel Day-Lewis and just like ask him how. I just want to ask him how. Like, Benedict Cumberbatch, bitch. These people are actors. So I don't know. I think that my knowledge of those type of films, and then like I go see the Dunes, I go see the Star Treks, the Star Wars. Like, I like all of that type of stuff. But I also was in the theater down East Street Cinema so that I could see Call Me By Your Name. That's why I was on Timothy's side a little bit from just, we'll get to that too. Lord, it's a lot to cover. How much time we got? Okay. I brought all of this up because of One Battle After Another and Amy Madigan and Weapons. So like, let's just, go down the list. Let's be professional.
Okay. Amy Madigan, we speak your name.
Aunt Gladys was the doll. You ate that and you deserved. I have things to say about what happened after you won later. Marty Supreme got shut out during the Oscars. I am fine with that. And I can't even say that it's because of Timothée Chalamet's stance on opera and ballet. I feel like
stance wasn't wrong if you watched the whole hour interview, everybody. But go ahead.
If you get the context of what he was saying, and this is not the first time that he said it, I do agree with the statement that was being made. I don't agree with him being the messenger because I feel like people look at him a specific way because he is dating Kylie Jenner and he is a white YN and he has been rambunctious on the internet before. And the movies that he's actually acting his ass off in are not what have made him famous. So like, I get why people are over it. It's just like, oh, this famous white bitch, like this stupid twink, shut up. Like, I get it. But the words that he said, and I come from the arts. Like I classically trained in ballet, had to tap dance, like do all of that shit my whole life growing up. I still understand the sentiment behind y'all niggas don't go to that shit. It's a dying art form. Now, that does not take away from or pull from the respect that I have for operatic singers and the history that goes into those art forms, for ballet dancers and the blood, sweat, and tears that they put into the bleeding toes and the point shoes. Like, there's no respect to be tarnished from this statement. But half of the people that were talking about he shouldn't have said that or they were mad about it never been to see Alvin Ailey. They on tour right now. Buy a ticket.
Can't name a black ballerina besides Misty Copeland. And
And some of them could,
and the
right.
only reason Misty Copeland is famous because she's the first black girl in the white thing. If
Yeah.
black people was black like they supposed to be black, Ingrid Silva would be a household name because she is the premier ballerina doll at Dance Theater of Harlem. So yeah, y'all played. Cause I go to Elion Dance Company shows 3 times a year and they don't be sold out. I went to Dance Theater of Harlem in January. It wasn't nobody my age in there.
It is something that people look at as like, there's a class thing in it that I feel like we can touch on a little bit. And then there's also an age thing in it that I feel like we can touch on. Those are not the popular shows for even people who are interested in the arts to go to. I feel like musicals are probably the biggest driver from a show standpoint when it comes to stage productions. More people are going to see Wicked on Broadway or Moulin Rouge on Broadway than they are to go see Alvin Ailey do Revelations for the 30,000th time. They're going to see things like fucking Clueless on Broadway or Mean Girls on Broadway before they're going to see. Yeah, like they're going to see any of those remakes that get put to a stage set down Broadway before they're going to see Philadelphia or Dallas Black Dance Theater.
I got my Philadelphia ticket. Hello.
Like, and
I will be at Big Dang.
His I actually want to talk to you
Miss
offline.
Joan Myers Brown, baby.
Like, y'all not going to see Lula Washington. Like, y'all are not going to see Dada, Debbie Allen's Dance Academy. Like, y'all are not going to the places that some of us have trained at and like been part of over the years. And that is okay. I don't even think that that is the piece of the conversation where the point needs to be drawn. The point needs to be drawn at y'all not going. It's just y'all not going. So to have this uproarious commentary or backlash to what he said when y'all are not even the people that he talking about makes no sense to me. And again, it shouldn't have been him. Because, like, you the stupid white twink that got famous for nothing, even though if y'all would have seen Call Me By Your Name, you wouldn't think that he was famous for nothing. That little fag, he was acting.
Even in Bones and All, because I didn't see Call Me By, but I heard it was fab. I went to go see Bones and All because I was trying to support my daughter, Taylor Russell.
Oh, Taylor Russell fab.
Was a fool, but that little boy can act.
Yeah. I think that we get wrapped up in his performance as a leading man in Dune, which is sci-fi boy stuff. And we think that that is what his talent is relegated to. And that's not true. Now, my qualms with Marty Supreme are as follows. I don't like no period piece where you acting like it's today. There was nothing about his character that took me out of the fantasy of him as a celebrity. I felt like
you know about his real life. I don't know about his real life, so he was giving me
50s.
He's giving me white trash Jewish boy from New York. It was giving me that because I don't know how he act in real life.
It still just gave me a little bit, like, even if the scene was set for me to think that this world was of the time that it was, soon as he started talking, I got him. And I feel like there's a double standard because people hate Tiana Taylor's acting because they can't take Tiana Taylor out of it. Marty Supreme was an Oscar-nominated film and kind of did its big one from a nomination perspective all throughout award season. And that was Timothée Chalamet in a bed with Kylie Jenner on a regular Tuesday up and through that movie. It didn't give me time period. It didn't even give me fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in Great Gatsby, Old Sport. Like, that gave me something else. The Gilded Age, Fab Show, that gives me a completely different time. Marty Supreme, especially once Tyler, the Creator, came out there, I was like, this is TikTok.
Yeah, Tyler with him saying my nigga to him, like, took me out of it. But other than that, it like, Tyler kind of made it not feel 50s. Sometimes he did though. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Lil Timmy give. So I definitely, me watching it, I was like, oh, he's definitely a fab actor and he deserved to be nominated.
I think that he is a fab actor. I don't necessarily think that he gets the shine for the movies that he does fab in, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with his sentiments. I think that it could have been delivered by someone who matters more to
But the thing is,
the
I think
world.
he care more because his sister, his mom, and his grandmom is all ballerinas. And when he was on his press tour, he was like, when they were asking him like, how did he develop the character of Marty Supreme? And he was like, I was watching a lot of like Balance Sheen and Barishnikov videos and like looking at how they move their body and da 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 da. And if you know ballet, which a lot of people don't, Balanchine and Barishnikov are probably the most famous male ballerina dancers of all time. So I think because he's so entrenched in that world, I think that's why he's the one to say it, and he probably is the only one that actually goes. like you get what I'm saying? Because the other actors that were all like, Timmy is a bad person, they don't be there.
Yeah,
including Misty Copeland, bitch. When the last time you been down to a complexions show?
Complexions
Because everybody in complexions and Ronald Brown dance better than you, baby. Because there's a difference between ballet and black ballet. She can only dance ballet. The black ballerinas can do ballet and black ballet. It's very different. The way your body moves is very different between the two. And if you can't do both styles, then to me, you're not a great dancer. You're just the black girl at the white thing.
It's so much I want to say because I feel like coming from this world, like, so I was classically trained in ballet, modern, jazz, African. Like, I went to performing art school. We don't have to run down my resume. I'm not a professional dancer currently.
I'm crying because you get a speech every episode.
Yeah. Like, so if you know, you know. If you're new to the show, I'm going to do it again probably. But I say all of that to say my ballet teacher growing up was a prima ballerina in like Russian ballets back in the day. And she was the only black girl. So it's a big deal. Like, she has like a name behind her. Sandra Fortune Green, like, is famous in this world of ballet because she was Misty Copeland back then overseas. Even she knows and has taught us that there is a difference between the two styles of ballet. But I think that the respect that Misty gleans is more in the world of people that don't necessarily know because she's the black girl in the white thing. And it's now like, oh, she's the one that they picked to be accepted in American Ballet Theater and like all of these like white things as opposed to Dance Theater of Harlem or another black dance company. And there's nothing wrong with that. She performed on stage with Prince. Like, she's the girl that they call because her name has gotten out there. Her star has risen to this magnitude of like, I'm the black prima ballerina. But that don't mean that you are better than the girls that's in the black dance companies. And I think that's what Steph is saying. So when you see Misty, when you get like Misty getting all of these looks because she is who she is, it don't necessarily say anything to her skill or her practicum. And I'm not taking nothing from Misty. I expected her to be the one that they get. I just, as a ex-dancer, don't even know that much about her because she's not in the world that I'm in dance-wise. Like, I'm never going to see the Nutcracker. I don't care.
I went. I was like, I want to support. And I was like, they look like shifting tectonic plates.
I say that, and it's the first thing that came in my mouth. I definitely went to see the Nutcracker last year. Like, me and Fatima packed the project. No, just the Nutcracker.
I went to Misty Nutcracker. Me and my girlfriend was like, oh, we want to support her. Blah 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 blah. They all move like this.
It's giving a glitch in the matrix.
Like what you'll say? She say our love became sickly staccato. The regular Scotland, and I could not see that I was to be. I was like, where is
the flow?
Where is
the love? Where is the love? Where is the love?
It was one male ballerina though that was fab.
No, okay. So you mentioned
there was one. I ain't gonna look. I see Swan Lake. That not Nutcracker. Swan Lake. Swan Lake won all bad. It was one guy that was actually going off. I was like, oh, he wants to be Alvin Ellie.
I mean, listen, if y'all are out here touting that Timothy was wrong, just buy a ticket. I know that Trump got his name on the Kennedy Center, so maybe don't go there. But the people are doing shows, stunts, and just buy a ticket. I just be wanting the people to be informed because it's nothing wrong with having an opinion. But if you just mad because the internet mad, then you look stupid when you come to a friend or whatever like us and we just like, oh, okay, well, I for XYZ reason agree with what he said, whether I think he was the right person to say it or not. And just working in my 9 to 5 industry, like working in marketing and working with influencers and creators, I have booked over and over again for my job a operatic vocalist that has only sold out opera shows when she added a pole dancing element or like made it a spectacle or something that is more fun because the world of opera going has died or is dying. And she did a whole like rant about it. She was like, I don't even know nothing about this Timothy Chalamet boy, but as a classical vocalist in the opera world, y'all ain't come see me. And she's been with companies that are reputable, like the famous of the famous in that side of art. And it's like pulling teeth to get people to come. So
and look, and people were talking about it's expensive, it's inaccessible. Y'all, they sell BOGO tickets, they do free tickets, they do discount codes, they do certain pricing if you're under 30. They have black nights that are always heavily discounted at these plays and operas and dance performances. And I was about to say something else about the discounts. Oh, and there's always theater in the park, like Shakespeare in the Park, all that kind of stuff is also free.
Yep.
So there are entry points, but the thing is, and this is what Timothy had said. I don't think this made the like full clip, but he was like, with film and stuff like that, you have to be like, this is a very serious thing. You can't miss it. It's so serious. It's so important. He's like, you got to like force importance on people sometimes to get them to come out. He's like, but at the end of the day, people are going to see what they want to see.
Yeah.
He was like, who thought that like Barbie and Oppenheimer would go crazy like they would? And it's like, no, he's like, that was the people. The people got behind that film. Because you can do all the marketing in the world, but that don't mean people are going to come because all of these theaters have big marketing budgets and are letting people know that you can come see it for free, see it for $20, see it for $10, get 20% off. And that marketing is not hitting nobody. Nobody's coming in the door. So it has to be, people have to want to come and the people don't want to come.
Yeah. Now, I will say there is a vast difference between the machine behind Barbie's marketing and just like any local theater marketing. Like the capacity and the wherewithal is just not going to be the same. But marketing is marketing is marketing. And if the word is getting out and the people still paying it, then that is what the conversation is. So yeah, Marty Supreme didn't deserve that award, but I ain't really disagree all the way with Timmy, even though I think that he shouldn't have been the person to say it about these worlds and these lanes that are so historic and respected in their own right.
They don't like him, so they're not going to receive what he's saying.
Yeah. Like
Ryan Coogler should have said, he should have gave Ryan Coogler a couple $2 to say it.
Exactly. Literally, exactly.
Ryan can do no wrong for everybody, so.
I mean, his fine hair be done, and he got a porn stash. I love that the porn stash is coming back because, like, one of my best friends got a porn stash right now. I used to have a porn stash. I do it like once a summer, but I'm trying to figure out this beard situation. We gonna see. I'm getting a shape up tomorrow because I'm tired of looking like Wolverine. But go off, Coog.
Fine.
Yeah,
okay, what's next?
So the upsets about the Oscars. I love how we still talking about this damn show.
That's why he's like, people that I said.
Why do people care so much about Tiana Taylor being ghetto and stuff? She ghetto.
But I think a lot of it is wrapped up in they don't like that she cheering for white people.
Really? Do you think? Okay, I never thought about that at all.
I think they don't. I think they think she's sucking up the white people, and I'm like, no, ghetto girls don't think that way. Ghetto girls just be like, oh, that's my doll. And also, Amy Madigan cheered really hard when Tiana won the Golden Globe. That's
Real
the other
hard.
thing. I think the internet is trying to cause mess between the people that were in the run-ins for award season this year, but they all live for each other. Like live. Like Tiana said that Jessie Buckley be like calling her and be like and congratulates her and like gives her advice and is like really sweet and nice and uplifting to her. Like I think all the actors this year really respect each other and they
Yeah.
like each other genuinely.
It gave Rolling Ray and Beyonce. I have her number. She calls to check on me from time to time. I get it.
Yeah, so that I think they're because they were also like, why was she so hyped when Paul Thomas won and she was like, walking up with him. They's like, why is she being so? That's her director. She spent a lot of time with him. Like, of course she's gonna be excited. And y'all know she's always been extra. She extra
Like,
all the time.
This Tiana Taylor
We know her
is
since 10. We knew you.
right.
We know her since she was 10.
I just be confused. And again, this is how you know that people don't. And this is not to put the cast or our group of friends above nobody or nothing like that, but I literally do a thing every award season to get ready for the Oscars. If y'all not even paying attention to nothing but who won because you got the headlines the next day for the Golden Globes, the Actor Awards, which used to be the Screen Actors Guild, so some of y'all probably ain't even know that, the fucking Emmys, like all of that stuff leading up to the Oscars. Tiana Taylor been beating up Paul Anderson, whatever his name is, every time that they won something, mentioned something. She been bullying him around the award tables like it's the locker room since the jump. Like, she be bopping him in the head, and I know he be like, girl, if you don't stop hitting me, every time. So her jacking him up and running up on stage with the awards, that was normal.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I knew who this man was and didn't know who this man was until he kept sitting beside Maya Rudolph, and I was like, oh, that's Maya Rudolph's husband. I do know who that is. But he also did Boogie Nights back in the day. That was my movie.
And
he did.
Boogie was fat. What was the main white girl? Not she kind of favored Amanda Seyfried. What's her name? She was like icon back then. The main white girl.
I know who you're talking about. She in the category of girls that look like Margot Robbie, but it's not Margot Robbie.
Hold on, because she was an icon. Heather Graham,
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham used to be the white girl because she was so bangy. She could literally carry like a bangy femme queen. Heather Graham she was not a classy Hollywood girl, and she did not care, but she kept a job. Heather Graham was that girl. Where is my sister?
She was in something recently, and she's aging decent. I was like, oh, look. Her and...
Instagram right now being a stand.
See, you remember James Kennedy? James King from she was an MTV VJ.
Oh, fab! A beat white girl.
She still look good. So her and Heather Graham popped up.
Heather Graham looks amazing.
Yeah, she's aging decently. You know, they age like spoiled milk sometimes. So
no, it's crazy because the aging has her kind of looking like Baby Spice and Stella McCartney at the same time.
Fab though, they look alike. You ain't
like
that.
Stella McCartney when she was 25. Like that's how Heather look now.
Yeah, I live for Miss Graham. She was the leading lady of Boogie Nights. So the director of One Battle After Another did that movie just in case you wanted to do some like, I don't know, background. The girls be needing to know stuff. He also...
She looks so bomb.
It's you standing. He also did Inherent Vice, which had a lot of Oscar buzz the year that came out. Like, he's not a new director. He's been around. And I do think that there's some politicking that has happened on the backside of the Oscars where they just wanted him to win something. So
it's his time. You know how they get how he did that. Mm-hmm.
I think that definitely played a part. So one of the upsets was Sinners not sweeping as much as it could have. And I'm just like, y'all be thinking that the one movie you saw for all of award season gotta win everything because it's the only thing that you know. And that's just not the way it is. Things will never be the same. So this is me again, going back to that homework that I be doing, trying to make sure I'm not one of those people who just was like, oh, I seen Moonlight, it need to win everything. Moonlight did need to win everything, but I seen it and I seen everything else too to come to that conclusion.
That's the issue with the internet now, is that people are making these like sweeping judgments and these like very harsh statements on things that they are not well versed on. Like for me, like I said, I was like, I don't have an opinion on Michael B. Jordan because even though I've seen him in 3 things, I still don't think that I've seen him in enough to have an opinion. So I don't have an opinion on his acting style. But some people will see him in one thing and be like, he not a good actor. It's like, no, like you have to have some time in to make an opinion. But nowadays, people don't want that time. People don't want to look at a full clip. People don't want to do any of that. They don't want to say, like with Jungle Pussy in One Battle After Another, they were like, well, why would they name her character that? Well, if you go to Google and look up the cast, they will find out that that is her rap name. And in the film, that is her real persona. That's really who she is in real life. And he was like taken by how she give it and reached out to her specifically and said, come do your 1, 2 in the movie.
Yeah.
But like, all you gotta do is go to Google to find that. But it's like, even getting to the journalists, like even the journalists are being half big. Like there was an article by this journalist who has been in the game for some years. She's a young woman, but she's been around for at least a decade, named Taylor Crumpton. And she wrote this article about the Oscars not being able to really understand and highlight Black storytelling. And the article was full of stuff that was like internet-y. And I'm like, you are a real journalist that writes for credible outlets, and you up here talking about, like, she has 2 whole sections that are about Timothée Chalamet. And I'm like, I thought the article about Black movies, but okay. And then she's like, she's like, yeah, because he disrespected ballet but Sinners uplifts ballet, and they brought Misty Copeland on for the Oscars. And I'm just like, you are a journalist. Why did you not watch the full interview to see that he did not do that? Or like, then she said in the article, she was like, yeah, Timothée Chalamet's speech at the SAG Awards last year, we had the leather and the green. She was like, he made that speech all about himself and how he wants to be great. Instead, when Michael B. Jordan won the Oscars, he listed all the black actors before him that he looked up to. So I went on Google and I said, let me pull up this speech from Timothée Chalamet, because I had never heard the man talk outside of Bones and All and Marty Supreme. I go and watch the speech, and in the speech, he's like, you know, this might not be something that you can say out loud, but he's like, I'm in the pursuit of greatness. He's like, you know, there's people, he's like, I want to be great, and the actors I want to be great, a lot of them are in this room, like Viola Davis. He said, I was like, wait, but y'all said he made it about himself. And then and then at the very end, he's holding the award. He said, the award doesn't say that I'm finally great, but it is giving me the push to keep going. And in the article, she's like, he had no humility. And if Michael B. Jordan, no, literally, she said if Michael B. Jordan talked that way and wasn't humble, he wouldn't get anything. And then she has this whole paragraph about how Black people in America have been told that we have to be humble and that being subservient keeps us alive. I was like, how do we get here? So even our journalists aren't reliable, and then everybody on the internet is nuts. It's just too much going on.
It's way too much. And Trump is president. Like, we need to have some type of decorum somewhere. It can't all go to shit. Like, I don't get it. My only qualm with One Battle After Another winning the things that it has won is separate and apart from Tiana Taylor, because I think that she deserved that Golden Globe. I don't give a fuck. I think it's interesting to create something that's supposed to be this revolutionary tale and this story of freedom fighting and triumph when that's not really something that's near and dear to you or you don't care about. Like, it doesn't really end with a call to action for anyone on the oppressive side of the coin in terms of what the movie is really about. Like, the real version of this is not, no one is being charged with then doing that. And when the director is asked about it, he's kind of like brushing it off. Like, do you really care, or did you just make this movie because you got biracial kids? So it's that holds me to a certain place when it comes to the movie. But as far as Tiana Taylor's performance and all of the upset that y'all have been talking about that, she deserved that award. Bye. I knew she wasn't going to get the Oscar, but I also, and we talked about this when it came to Tinashe or like other artists, I like when I have felt strongly about someone's performance enough for them to get awards in the past and they get looked over for them. So when they get it for something that is not as good as that, but they still got it, I'm rooting for them, because you should have gave it to her for that movie where she was their little boy mother. And
1001.
1001. Like, she had Oscar buzz and like, she wasn't nominated, but they were talking about her performance being the next big thing in the world of award shows, and they didn't give her shit for that. So yeah, let her with this fake baby bump and the gun and like cooning out, I guess, to whatever the extent that the people are going to say about her relationship with Sean Penn in the movie and all of that. Like, none of that made me look at her.
Let me say something about that.
I just didn't think it was that serious for the way that the people are going off.
The only black women that are mad about Perfidia Beverly Hills are women who don't know lit bitches or ain't a lit bitch they know.
Here she go.
I'm just saying, if you've never humiliated a man before, you just wouldn't get it. If you never used a man to hit a lick, you just wouldn't get it. And it's just very strange to watch black women take away her agency. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, she's just nothing but a stereotype. And it's like, if y'all really watch the film, if y'all really watch them 30 minutes, you'll see that, like, there's so much to her. Mm-hmm. Like, think about what it means to be born into a revolutionary family. You don't got a choice if you want to be revolutionary or not. Mm-hmm. Like, she probably, because like people be like being born into industries and businesses, and you don't have a choice. And a lot of people act out. And I think a lot of her behavior was her acting out because she never had a choice. She had that baby, and when you have a baby, you don't have a choice. Like, her life was decided for her when she was born. Then a second life got decided for her when that baby was born. And then another life was about to get decided for her when she got caught. And she said, well, I got to do something to save this third life.
Yeah.
And what she decided to do was, all right, I'm going to rat them out and I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Like, if you ain't never had your back up against the wall in a real way, you just wouldn't get it. Or you don't know nobody that's been there, you just wouldn't get it. And I think that, and then I'm noticing, like the young people say, that the women who have this issue are women who are in academia, women who have high-level degrees in white institutions, black women who grew up in being the only black girl in white spaces and having to navigate being fetishized and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I understand. I know where this is coming from. I'm seeing where this is coming from. But with all your degrees and the fact that you know every fucking thing, like Monique said in her Oscar award-winning performance in Precious, it's very disheartening to not see how they can't connect to Perfidia's character woman to woman. Mm-hmm. Because that's what that character is. And then when you watch this film and you're like, well, he disrespects black women. It's like he let Jungle Pussy come and do whatever the fuck she wanted to. And just let her do her thing. Regina Hall was the one that really got this shit started, and she really was the one out of their whole crew that stayed down. Think about everybody else that was in Fringe 75. They all was like, bitch, we old. We not doing this revolution shit no more. Like, we're on to the next fucking thing. She was the only one that was still holding the mantle for the Fringe 75. And then when she went and got that daughter, she took them over to them black women nuns. And them black women nuns taught her how to do her 1-2, how to protect herself, do all of that. And then it's like, I saw some people calling like a white savior movie. That little biracial black girl saves herself.
Yeah, Infinity definitely saved herself.
She saved herself, and you know how she saved herself? From the DNA from her fucking mom and everything that her dad taught her in the last 16 years of her life. Her parents not good people.
No.
But what they instilled in her allowed her to rescue herself.
Yeah.
And gave her the energy to say, if I can save myself, I can go save somebody else. And that's why that little girl walked out that door and went to their protest.
Mhm.
Y'all missed how real that fucking movie was.
It was
And you know what's
good.
crazy? When I first watched it, I said, "Oh, that was fun." It was, and also, y'all, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
But
Like, it's definitely got some dark humor attached to it, even though it's a serious topic.
But the more I talk about it, the more I read about it, the more I listen to the director talk about it, 'cause I have something to say about his speech at the Oscars, the more I listen to, you know, like Regina Hall was the first person that saw the script. She was the first person to read the script. And I trust Regina Hall.
Yeah, me too.
Not be
DC's
a
finest.
cool white man's whore.
Yeah.
So she was the first one that saw the script. And also, he gave Tiana also the room to kind of freak that character how she wants to, because he don't know how to write black women. No shade. He's married to a black woman, but she ain't Tiana and Jungle Pussy black.
Yeah, no.
So
And
not getting the black. He not getting the black experience from her.
no,
So
Maya Rudolph got a black mom and a white dad. So like it's still Maya Rudolph not ghetto. She just funny and black.
And she didn't grow up around us.
Right. She's a Nepo baby. So like she grew up in a world with coin in a specific way that would never relate to this type of character for him to even build it out.
I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that she literally just did not grow up around black people.
That too, yeah.
Like E.J. Johnson is rich
shit.
as fuck too, but he grew up around other rich black people.
Yeah, that's true.
She wasn't around even the rich black people like that. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, it didn't get
like,
Baldwin Hills.
Right, exactly. So and I think that him having that foresight lets me know that he knew he couldn't write authentic black women characters by himself. So it was a collaborative thing. For the fact that he even showed it to Regina Hall first says something to me. And I did go and listen to the interviews after he won the Oscar, and the black woman journalist asked the question, like, you know, have you been seeing what's been going on? And his response to me, did he directly speak to what she said? No. Did he give the answer in the way that I think people who don't want to fuck with him would want? But I think his response was perfect for people who don't have brain rot from the internet. Because he talked about what the heart of the film was, and then he talked about every single black woman that's in the film and about who their characters were, what their characters stood for. And to me, I respected the answer that he gave. Though, because the other thing is, if he were to go into what they want him to go into, then they would pick apart what he said with that too. So I think he went about it the right way and just was like, I'm just going to skirt around it because
y'all not about to catch me up.
The comments ain't never on his side.
One thing about them comments? Yeah, I think that there was some massaging that could have been done on how the backlash was responded to just overall when it comes to Tiana Taylor's character, Jungle Pussy's character, and like what they've been facing online. But Tiana don't care, so I don't either. Like she's been having a ball.
Everybody mad don't care either.
Yeah.
Because most of them ain't even sit through the whole movie. They just
I do think that one battle after another was too fucking long, but it was good. It could have been edited down a bit, but it was good. I mean, so those were all of the upsets that I feel like I really wanted to tackle from a podcast perspective. But I do think just with the Oscars happening and the tone of the show being what it was, and like there being a lot of political commentary to a certain extent.
Can I say one other thing?
Yeah.
Another thing people were mad about one battle after another. They were like, oh, this supposed to be a film about radicals. This supposed to be a film about revolutionary action. And I'm like, one, that's not what the movie is about. The movie is about literally one battle after another. Once one battle is over, here come the next one. And this is a generational thing. And how are the generations handling each moment in history? And it's a daddy-daughter movie. It's basically Lifetime. It's a Lifetime movie, y'all. It's not a blueprint or a guidebook on how to be revolutionary. Because, and the fact that I don't understand why people think that when everybody in the movie in the French 75 don't even do it no more.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done it in 16 years. So
Like
why
they
would y'all?
stopped.
Yeah, like why? Because they all got locked up or killed. So like, why would y'all think it was about that? But if you are looking for moments of revolutionary action, radical action, it lied with Benicio del Toro's character and
Period.
all the Mexican and Latinx people that lived in his building and how they were organizing and doing a little 1-2 for their own community. It lied in the Black nuns and how they were equipping women to make sure themselves are safe in this world. That's where it's in them small moments where like the nurse at the hospital helped Leo get out of the hospital. Like it's those small moments where revolutionary and radical action shows up. Y'all were trying to find it in Tiana, but y'all weren't looking at the right place. She was meant to be a flawed character.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being a flawed Black woman character. Every character cannot be the upstanding white woman that went to Yale that talks white. That's y'all. We got y'all in real life. We don't need to see that in the movies. I want Black women to have the opportunity to portray characters who are complex, who are unlikable. That's when you can really see somebody can act.
Back to Tiana not doing a bad job in this movie.
If she just stopped talking like herself a little bit here and there, I think it would be it would have hit a little more. But I think she did definitely get her point across. And the postpartum scenes and all that, I'm sorry. That character was a good character.
I think she went off.
And even me talking about just now, I kind of feel like I twirled. Because I haven't like said it like talked about the movie like I just did. And I kind of lived it.
Come on, Psyce. I mean, you did go off. I didn't have anything to say. Look, not no. But Hollywood is on its last leg anyway. Like the people keep joking about how it's dying. But the Beverly Hills is burning down. Like it's just always something when it comes to the way that thespians and critics and producers and writers feel about the industry. But I do think that this big media consolidation happening so buoyantly and running rampant is concerning. Like this Paramount buyout that's about to happen and how it's affected BET, even though I kind of think what is going to happen with BET could be a good thing. It's up to y'all whether y'all pay attention to it or not. But the last thing I wanted to say about Oscars, movie, film, whatever, pop culture in this way is BET Plus is about to get absorbed through this Paramount buyout. I like that it's going to pedestal some of those shows to a greater platform, but I just hope that y'all take advantage of it actually being available and you not having to have a whole other subscription to watch some of the good Black content that's on there. Because before Netflix ended up with it, BT Plus was the only place that you could watch old episodes of Martin unless you got all of the DVDs like me, Madden, and Steph. So Miss Pat Show, Family Business, like all of these shows that I have wanted to watch, I can't wait to finally have the chance to sit down and binge them because I got Paramount Plus and they gonna be on there. I just want everybody to pay attention to that and utilize it as opposed to being like, oh, I don't want to watch all of this Tyler Perry shit. It's way more on there than that. I am not a Tyler Perry Black. So a couple podcasts this week have been talking about that. And like, as us being us, I was just like, we would be remiss to not say nothing at all. Because people are always talking about how these shows and these movies and these channels are not the same. But you are about to get the opportunity to see what has been going on one that would have cost a little bit extra. And I get it. I'm sharing logins as we speak. But whoever login I got for Paramount Plus, I'm about to be watching the BET Plus shows. That's all.
Look, you know the group chat, not the one we share, but one of my group chats is the all the Queen's Men.
Oh, and I've heard great things about it.
With Eva them.
And I think that Eva is phenomenal. I think I liked her in reality TV. I think that she's an okay actress. Don't bother me. Love her. But I even like her media training on all of the Tyra backlash that was happening because of that damn documentary that was on Netflix. Eva don't bother me. I just can't bring myself to watch All the King's Men. I'm in a specific place with Tyler Perry every day of the year. And that's just for me and the lady to talk about. Because on one hand, I think he's great at certain things. And on the other hand, I just be like, girl. But yeah. That was Muse with the news, love. We got more to talk about, but we need a little piece of a break. Well, we're back. And in theme with Oscar the Grouch, we just wanted to talk about some Oscar winning music. Yeah. How do you feel about that? Yeah. Now, y'all know back in the day, Disney wasn't letting the girls off. They were working. Can't come to the phone right now because we're working. We're working. Disney was working. I want to say,
Never took her feet off the gas.
from birth until like 97, the girls was only Disney. Like, the best song award at the Oscars was a Disney song. I'm talking about Paint with All the Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas type shit. Beauty and the Beast, the theme, like Taylor's Old as Time, you know? Wait, I didn't know this. Knocked Run to You and I Have Nothing out.
Let's talk about it.
Wow.
The power of the Disney music industrial complex.
Walt was a bad person, but that music is forever.
Listen, Beauty and the Beast, for anybody that wasn't alive at the time, Beauty and the Beast, for Black people, you know, we like the version with Peebo.
That should have been Oscar winning to
Peebo,
me.
and it was Celine Dion.
No, it's a black lady.
Hold on.
Now Celine, we gonna talk about her too because Miss Titanic twirled.
No, it was. Beauty and the Beast is Celine Dion and Peebo Bryson.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was a black version, like an all black version.
Because you thinking about a whole new world with
Regina Bell.
Regina Bell.
That is what I'm thinking about. Ate that up. Thank you.
People had the 90s on lock. Can you imagine?
And Disney, apparently.
The check that Peebo Bryson gets for Beauty and the Beast in a whole new world.
I would like to have a conversation. I would like to have a conversation about residuals. Yeah. Because first of all, they still play that version on the radio. At a certain time of year, they get into the spirit of Disney and people be wailing as Aladdin. You see, a whole new world. Don't you dare close your eyes, bitch.
Ooh, I'm like a shooting star, okay? So, Beauty and the Beast, Celine Dion, Peebo Bryson beat out. Okay, so that category was interesting because The Bodyguard had Run to You and I Have Nothing in the same category going against each other. Run to You was so underrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, Beauty and the Beast beat both.
That's crazy.
Was the power of Disney at that time. They knocked Whitney.
Knock them out the box. Two Whitneys.
I have an RSVP for two Whitneys.
I think we should be on the list. We're together as two Whitneys. Yeah.
Lisa Barlow for life. I feel like I look like Lisa Barlow today.
It's the hat and the hair. I get it.
The hat and the hair and the denim shirt is giving Lisa Barlow. I have a reservation for 8 Lisa.
Salt Lake's finest, love.
But yeah, that was crazy. But Colors of the Wind, Pocahontas was my song. I forgot how much I love that song, so I re-listened to it last week.
First of all, Paint with All the...
Listen, she was getting the white man together.
John Smith, terrible person. Pocahontas was 15. She sang that song, though.
She said, you can own the earth and still... You can pay.
Right through. Sing. Pocahontas was gorgeous. That cartoon. Whenever they used to make like lighter skinned black girl cartoons, because Princess Jasmine and Aladdin are not black, but to me, they represented what like black people could look like. So I was like, this the black Disney princess, talking about Princess Jasmine. Meanwhile, that lady is from Iran. She is from Pakistan. She is from Islam. She is not black.
Oh yeah, E is coming up, y'all. It's Friday. From the cast come out. Happy E, everybody. If the moon do what it's supposed to do. If not, sorry. But because it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's a time thing.
It is.
Start at a particular time. So I'm just saying, hopefully the moon do its 1 2 and y'all have had a blessed a blessed Ramadan.
Before we go on, I just want to round out that statement. To me, before we got Tiana, Princess Jasmine and Pocahontas was the black Disney princesses. That's all. I know they not now, but you couldn't tell me shit back then.
Next up, Lion King.
Huh? Nobody see mama. Oh, Senor. Did you know that they're really just saying the Lion King or like there is a lion coming? It was on TikTok the other day. I'm going to find a clip and put it in some of the yin and yangs of what we doing. They not even saying nothing for real in that part.
You going off so bad like that and I'm still stuck in. I'm sorry.
I love the Lion King. Again, black. Anything Disney and black-ish, I was all about it. 93, 94, 95, you couldn't tell me nothing. I had like, I don't even know how to explain it. I had like a picture frame shaped book. It was as big as like a 24 by 24, and you could open it up and it was like this big. It's me still having this shot. That's ghetto. You could do trivia with the Lion King and the lad. I was a Disney kid, so I say all that to say this is my section of the Oscar-winning songs. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, wow.
You was about to sing.
Can you feel the love tonight? Period. The way that Elton John came in so smooth while Nala was looking at Simba with them bedroom eyes. Are you crazy? Can you feel the love tonight was a problem for me. Sorry, while we're in the Lion King section.
And the Lion King twirled so bad at the Oscars. In the best original song, it was Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Circle of Life, and Hakuna Matata. In the same category.
It means no worries.
Love Tonight knocked it out.
Because Elton, like, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, first of all, is a song.
Is Elton John still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I hate that we have to check sometimes like that, though.
I haven't heard his name in a while. I just got scared.
Benny is the Jets. I was going to get that tattooed on me, but we'll talk about my excursions to the shop later.
Okay. Well, back to A Whole New World. Now that was People Bryson and the Regina Belle Hair Diva.
A new fantastic point of view.
Okay.
The lyrics to A Whole New World will still sweep a girl off her feet. I don't care.
I'm like a shooting star. I come so far, okay? I can't go back to where I used to be. She said, Stevie, I ain't going back. Y'all wasn't hearing her.
Script Club.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, I live for Aladdin. Riff raff, street rat, I don't buy that. I used to think that I was Aladdin. Please get me off this show. That was my shit.
I'm screaming because you're really going off in a very particular way.
But circling back to Diz, that year, A Whole New World, Be Out, Be Our Guest, which was like the fact that you are cannibalizing your own efforts, Mr. Disney. It just
be our guest, put your something to the test, a hit.
Yeah. Oscars, they knew what they were doing in this category because they were just like, he gonna win one of them.
He ain't gonna hear without nothing now.
Listen, he an old school fool. I'm leaving here with some. I love that Denzel said that. That was when I first started realizing he was old now.
Oh.
I know.
And then Under the Sea.
Now, I am not as in touch with my Jamaican roots as I would like to be, but I don't think that Sebastian's accent was real. That's all.
Okay. But shout out to Under the Sea.
Under the
Sea. But I'm shocked that Under the Sea got it, and it wasn't look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
What are these things called? What are my bobs? Girl, what?
Plenty, sweetie.
It's Ursula, and don't forget that body language. A dragon, literally a drag queen.
She ain't there. I love Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into some other soundtrack songs that got nominated for Oscars. So, do you know where you're going to?
Do you know the things that life is showing you?
Where are you going to? Bitch, do you know?
That actually used to be my song.
Mahogany. What Billy D say? Life ain't nothing without a man that you love in it. Okay, that's not true, but but back in the day, men was fine. So having a little piece of peace was worth the piece of the peace.
But was it PEACE? Okay.
Nah.
That's what I want to know.
I can't speak to that, Zwalling. I love Mahogany. It did not win, but it's such an iconic song.
Yeah.
Another iconic song. That was 1975. 10 years later, we got
That shouldn't be funny, but
the Avery Bishop. Okay. Sister is a classic, and I love that it was nominated.
A song, a movie. The original Color Purple actually used to make me sad, so I used to not understand why we had to watch it so much, like growing up.
Mm-hmm.
But that song was a highlight.
Come on. Okay, let's talk about we talk about upsets. Now, these are two. I hate when they make two bad bitches go against each other. This is nasty. 1998. Now, there is a clear difference between the songs, but that doesn't. Okay. One song is very better than the other song.
Okay.
But they are both bangers. And I'm talking about Journey to the Past from Anastasia with Aaliyah, The Dearly Departed, and Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Now, if anybody wasn't alive in 1998, You're Here was like the most iconic. Like, you know, they got TikTok sounds that are popular. I'm speaking to the youth on here. You're Here, Celine Dion singing You're Here is the most heard sound in 1998.
There's nothing to fear. Yeah. The fear got stuck. The fear is not real. It got stuck, baby.
I know it was cunt on that part.
I know that my heart will go on.
And then the music starts soaring.
Like, excuse me? They used every type of tool in music history and theory to carry out that song. The iceberg didn't stand a chance, Titanic.
Not the iceberg did. Shut up.
Listen, in half. Split down the middle. Save the nation.
You cannot get away from that song, but I do want to uplift Journey to the Past. Like, when I tell you I love Journey to the Past so bad.
Journey to the Past also is a song that I would put out there in the conversation of, oh, Aaliyah not a singer, because she sang that song. I don't understand, like, when girls that we love just have like a pretty voice, but you can't hear how well they can sing in their type of music. I love when they might pull a fast one on you like a Journey to the Past and be like, no, I actually got pipes. Aaliyah sang that song.
The way, and I love that in the video, she was just looking like herself. Like, they didn't make her give in a picture. She was like in a white baggy pants and a crop top and say hello, what's
a leather trench and a bandeau top.
Yeah. Very much herself. But when she said, this is what, to your point, and I can't recreate it because I obviously don't sing that, like, on that level. I could just do a little yin around the house. But when she said, heart don't see me through, heart I'm trusting you. I said, Aaliyah can fucking sing. I don't care. Aaliyah can sing.
Aaliyah can sing. Like, I don't understand what the girls be talking about, but the girls be wrong.
That was bad to me. I love that part. I would run that part back so much. I want her looking like the guy that be analyzing with the locks that be smiling.
Oh, come on the cast. I want to talk to him about specific runs that other people do.
Yeah, because, like, I want him to break down that heart on trusting you. That was everything to me. I'm sorry. I was on a journey to the past with that one. But I do love My Heart Will Go On. Like, that's, and I heard her do it live. Like, my last concert before COVID was Celine Dion. Me, K-Pence, Jean, Nick, we were like, oh, let's go out for my birthday. And we went and got slammed at Benihana's. And while we're at the table, it's like 7 o'clock. We're like, should we go to New Jersey right now? And we literally, at the dinner table, bought tickets for the Celine Dion concert in New Jersey that started at 8 o'clock.
You know who loves Celine Dion? Africans. My entire friend group of Fatima and her cousins, like, they live. Sierra Leoneans live for Celine Dion. I did not know that. Like, she know music from Celine Dion that I never heard before. And I feel like I keep up with the Joneses. I was like, no, I ain't never heard Celine do this. Go off, Africa. But that's a thing. That's a thing.
And then the next year, now this was nasty. This is nasty.
Okay.
Can you believe Whitney and Mariah going up against Aerosmith? Go ahead and sing, Muse.
I was waiting for my time to shine. This, first of all, is my song. But he said, even when I close my eyes, even when I fall asleep, I'll still miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. And even when I dream again. He thought that he was in an African Methodist Episcopalian church on them notes. I was like, wait a minute, lips. And then wait 1 second, lips.
Wait a minute.
Steven Tyler did something. I was scared to watch Apollo 13 because I just knew that the end of the world was coming. Y2K did a disservice to me. But that song, I think that is one of the most beautiful rock and roll songs of all time. And to be fair, I would have put that over When You Believe by whatever. Whenever the Miracles song came on with Whitney and Mariah on the box, I would change the channel. It's a cute song.
Yeah, When You Believe y'all beat Don't Want to Close My Eyes, which is so crazy to me. He said, don't want to close. I said,
he really thought that he was a Clark sister and or somebody in Daryl Coley's choir. Like, I was confused. The lyrics... Wait a minute. I have to, because the beginning of that song, oh my God, Aerosmith.
Wait just to hear you breathing.
I'm black because this is not the name of the song. It's called Don't Want to Miss a
I
Thing.
don't want to close my eyes.
I boldly typed into Genius Aerosmith when I closed my eye, thinking something was going to pop up. The song is called I Don't Want to Miss a Thing,
Don't
Black
want to miss
People.
a thing.
I could stay awake just to hear you. Steph did it already, but I'm going to do it again. Hear you breathing. It's the, Curry Hill should be doing stuff like that too. And whatever, we'll chat offline. Watch you smile when you are sleeping while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. Period. The way that these
It's a
lyrics
moment I treasure.
don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep cause I'd miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. He said, 'cause even when I dream, why would he do that? From deep down in the bottom of his feet. The sweetest dream would never do. I still miss you, baby. And it's a baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah. He started going off. Lips ate.
Yeah. No, the best part is, yeah.
Performers. Bring back Steven Tyler-esque antics on stage. I live.
That was a song, and this is no shade, Nippy and Raya, but
Yeah, I didn't have them in my listing for the winners. The nomination was cute, but Aerosmith should have took that one home. It's fine.
But this goes back to this can swing us into the Diane Warren of it all. Why do the Oscars hate our sisters so bad? That lady pen is insane, and I am forcing Muse to do a Diane Warren episode. We can talk about all the black artists that she worked with because she's legendary and black. But since 1987, this lady been nominated 17 times and has yet to get an Oscar. She wrote I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. She wrote, this is another one, Muse Get Ready to Sing. In 1996, this bitch, y'all.
It's me not even knowing what you about to say and hoping I know the words.
Because watch this 3P.
Okay.
Muse, you look at Muse gagging. 1996, Diane Warren was nominated for Because You Love Me, Celine Dion. In 1997, Diane Warren was nominated for How Do I Live?
Without You?
1998, she was nominated for Don't Want to Miss a Thing. That is the nastiest 3P in awards history.
And they didn't give her not one.
These were like Celine Dion, Because You Love.
We're falling out. We're losing grip like Avril Lavigne, babe.
She said, you were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, my part. Lifted me up when I couldn't reach. I can believe I am everything I am because you love me. If y'all ain't never been to a ghetto black graduation, just say that.
I'm screaming because that is literally where I've heard that song at.
Because You Love Me uplifted the black mother in a way that Celine Dion don't even understand.
To this day, she don't know how much
Like,
she means.
it's so big. Like, Mama, Boys to Men is in the canon. But Because You Love Me with Hannah Moms falling out and weeping at the daycare graduations, y'all don't.
I just would like to say that Stephanie was incorrect here, but I can't.
How do I live without you?
I want to know. I want to know.
Oh, can you live? Okay. That is crazy to go back to back to back to back like that.
The way you said "Can you live" sounded like "Do you love him?" Countess Vaughn.
I was singing.
Oh,
Because she said,
I want to
how do I
know.
live? She said, I want to know. And I said, I want to know.
Now I'm tracking because I was like, I hear Countess Vaughn. Where's Miss Vaughn at? She said, oh, Madden, come on the cast so I can laugh.
How do I like Leanne Rhymes is gonna go to hell for what she did to Brandy Glanville. But the way she sang How Do I Live, she's gonna have a VIP section in hell. She's gonna be in hell, but she's not gonna be in general pop because she did between How Do I Live and that other song she got with Reba McEntire, she at least get air once a year. She get a little fan, a box fan.
So
for
not
1 hour a year.
Not quite the seventh circle of, but she going to hell.
Yeah.
Dante is Inferno.
Listen, because Brandy Glanville will never recover from what she did.
Child, that ain't the only thing Brandy Glanville will never recover from, but I get it.
I mean, well, if that wouldn't have happened, she wouldn't have spiraled.
There do be, every woman has a breaking point, y'all.
Scary.
Listen.
Oh my God. Well, so she got her 17th loss this year with her song Dear Me from her documentary Diane Warren Relentless. I went to go see her documentary at a Philly Film Festival last year, and I went by myself in the middle of the day. And when I tell you I boo-hoo, cried, sobbed the last like 30 minutes, Diane Warren is really that lady. Like, she really is her. Like, when we have our Diane Warren episode that I'm forcing Muse into, y'all are going to be crying with us.
She did a song for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, she worked with everybody.
And for her to like never get her respect is like, she wrote "Unbreak My Heart," y'all. Like, this is.
Say you love me again. Undo this hurt you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life. I'm crying these tears. I've cried so many nights. Unbreak my heart. Oh, darling. I ain't doing all that because that's the without you, I just can't go. Oh, can't go on. Not a new karaoke song. I will wear K-Live out.
I'm not going to do that, and then you went and did that.
I had to skip a part to get ready for. But yeah, I ain't know my own strength.
Just to give another preview, y'all, she also wrote For You I Will for Monica. She also wrote Have You Ever for Brandy Renana.
Renana, it's crazy. Renana, where's the train?
Oh, no, where's the train is nuts.
Oh, no, what's the shade? I love changing the words.
Oh, no, what's the shade used to be cracking the group chat up. I missed life was good when What's the Shade was out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next song.
Yeah, Diane Warren, but they did give her an honorary award a couple years ago as like a girl, we never gonna give you nothing, but we'll give you this. But she's mother, and that's all I have to say. Yeah. So that's my portion of the Oscar Best Original Song.
I mean, and then the rest of the songs are just very famous songs that we hope that y'all know. I don't necessarily care about all of them, but I wanted to run down the list of the popular ones. So Lose Yourself, Eminem, 2003. You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment. I never even seen 8 Mile. It's fine. It's hard out here for a pimp. Ghetto. I think that Hustle and Flow is I have very specific feelings about the fame of this movie, but y'all had fun. It won Best Original Song. This movie made me look at Terrence Howard completely different forever and ever, amen, and I'm not coming up off of it. Skyfall is where Adele, I actually think she was already the doll, but her becoming critically acclaimed and like at a certain level of fame meant she had to do a James Bond song. And Skyfall, chef's
How
kiss.
that song go again?
When the sky falls and it tumbles, it's just come down.
Why is that not clicking with me?
Because you probably ain't see James Bond. It don't matter. 007.
But I feel like all Adele songs get big.
Yeah, Skyfall was a big Adele song, but it was on the soundtrack to one of the 007s. I think she did like 2 back-to-back 007 big songs, but Skyfall was like the one.
He's song.
Frozen, Disney said enough with all that bullshit. We're coming back for our things. 2014, Let It Go, which deserving.
Let it go.
Dana Menzel and them actually sing better than everybody else. Like, it should be a study done on those types of voices, because now I don't like this song, but it was everywhere this year, and I knew that it was going to win. Glory, John Legend and Common, 2015 for the movie Selma. I'm happy that it won For Us by Us, but John Legend need to win an award for Baby When I Used to Love You. If he don't get that, then I don't care. Not like I wouldn't do. He said, went through the fire for you. Why are you singing like that? I live for John Legend, that lower body. Okay. This is another controversial one for me, but we laughed about it as a chat. Her is going to make sure that she is in some type of award ceremony no matter what. This lady could disappear off the face of the earth and nobody heard a peep from her for years, and she gonna get an award some night and be like, she like the Black Billie Eilish. Like, you might not even know music is out.
Female John Batiste.
Oh God, I don't want to put nobody in his category. Love.
What? Awards on top of awards, but nobody never even knew the song existed besides Tease and her.
I at least care about her music, but some of these songs I'd be like, now when did they come out?
We do. We can't say that for our group chat and African America and Lord, but even we don't be knowing some songs. Like when she won, we got in the chat, was like, do anybody know this song?
I also didn't see Judas and the Black Messiah, so I can't like. But her and Tierra Thomas, shout out to Tierra Thomas for being in the credits and the liner notes. But Fight for You was the song that they wrote together, performed by her. 2021 Best Original Song, Judas and the Black Messiah. They ate that. We skipping around, and then we get to 2024. Barbie twirled everyone. It was, what is it, Barbieheimer? I love the way that William Eyelash sings. So what was I made for? Very introspective, I'm a doll, but I want to be a human, not a girl, not yet a woman type of song. I knew that was going to take you down. Look, free Britney till it's backwards, bitch.
Sing, Brit.
Free Britney till I see Britney, all right? What Was I Made For gets played in the lobby of my building. Like, they be jamming down at the front desk to What Was I Made For? But also Barbie 8, so I think that this deserved it. That was a fab movie and a fab song. Now, this year, if you got kids and you listen to this podcast, I know you know what golden is. K-pop Demon Hunters is still taking the world by storm. Now, I am a child, so I, of course, watch this movie because cartoony, anime, virtual reality, 3D, whatever. It ended up being fab. Like the fact that it's been getting all of this buzz is I did not expect that. But this golden song, it's been 2 award cycles almost. The movie came out towards the end of award season last year, and it's just been bubbling and bubbling. Can't deny it. Why would you want to? You need me.
Okay.
So K-pop Demon Hunters Golden took it this year. They even performed it at the awards. I think that both performances could have used a hug. But this episode ain't really about that. I just think for the Sinners performance, not to go back to Sinners, but here we are. That being everybody's favorite scene in the movie. Stephanie is annoying.
No, but people are coming to me in the DMs of the film club being like, "Can I confess how much I hate that scene?" And I was like, "This is a safe space."
not you holding space for the girls.
No, I really was. The people are like really confiding in me about that scene.
I didn't hate the scene. I just don't think that there's literally a such thing as movie magic. I don't feel like that scene was ever going to translate well or the same on stage. So it was a little chaotic the night of the Oscars to me, but I'm glad that they got the chance to perform. I would like for the main character, what's his name?
Miles Payton, Timothy Figueroa's son. If you churchy, you know who Timothy Figueroa is.
I love any time that man gets to sing. So
me too.
I was all ears for that. I also love that his mom is the woman that Kanye sampled from Father Stretch My Hands and the famous TikTok, Instagram meme. But I had a praying grandmother. People don't know, but that's his mom. She said, and I hit a wall. Me too, Rihanna. Boom. All of this is real like life. I didn't make any of that up. But because we had so much to say about the Oscars, I just wanted to make sure that we ran down for the people who don't know what songs also have been very important to this award season, this award show, the Academy, and who's gotten their awards over the years. Because some of these songs are so famous that they're stuck with us throughout time. Like, you seen how I was going off the "Don't Want to Close My Eyes, Don't Want to Fall Asleep Because I Miss You, Baby." That's not the name of the song. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. My Heart Will Go On. Like, that is, like, we're never not going to know some of these songs. And I just thought it was important to have, like, a highlight on them in the midst of and the fallout of Oscars. So.
And before we go, I'm encouraging everyone to see what should be the Black film that gets allowed to be part of the Oscars ceremony next year. It's called My Father's Shadow by Akinola Davies Jr. Go see it in your city. Go track it down. It is hands down one of the best movies I've seen in the last 10, 15 years. And that's not me putting 20 on 10. It's an incredible film. It is an art house film. Shout out to independent Black filmmakers. If nobody else loves you, that means I'm dead.
And we don't want that love. Enough. Well, y'all already know what it do. Y'all already know what a TI is. And y'all better already know where we be at. Follow us everywhere at the Psyce Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe. You can see us now. We can currently be seen on YouTube on the Psyce. But we don't take nothing off because we a podcast. But yeah, wherever you get your podcast at, that's where we are screaming. Stream where you scream. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night. We love you, Michael B. Jordan. And Raya Coogler. Fine. A show.
Bet.